ladies and gentlemen. My name is Trần Dung Duk. I come from class 11 Math 2 lehongphong Senior High School. Today I feel very honored to be in this competition, such a privileged and prestigious competition that has become a tradition of our province. And I want to speak to you today about the topic number 7. Do you agree or disagree with the statement, all students should be required to learn arts and music in secondary school? And I'm looking forward to your support. You know, music, arts and music has always been an integral part of humans' life. It is one of the criteria according to which humans are different from animals. Music has the power to, cheer people up when they are sad. It has the power to add joyfulness to the party's atmosphere. And it has it in itself to add the solemnity to some sad events. And taking such importance of arts and music into consideration, many people have suggested that all students should be required to learn to learn arts and music in secondary school. And many people may agree with it, but just unlike them, I don't totally subscribe to it for the following reasons. But before I reveal the statement, I'd like to talk a little bit about the importance and the roles of music to children, because in this topic, we're dealing with arts and music for children. The first role of music to children I'd like to mention is the fact that it fosters the children's mind. For example, when students listen to some kind of folk song, they're going to understand the love for the country or some kind of patriotism contained in the song. Or when they listen to some fairy stories, they're going to have a chance to access all the spiritual valuable lessons that are transmitted from generation to generation. And when you draw, you're going to have a chance to make good use of your imagination, because you have to imagine what exactly you're going to draw. And also it's going to help enhance your creativity. Your creativity is really important. So, it's going to be the best if all students have a chance, have an opportunity to study arts and music in high school. But listen, having an opportunity to learn arts and music in school is one matter, but being required to study arts and music in a school is a totally different matter. The reason why I say so, there are many obstacles and difficulties to initiating an arts and music program in school. The first problem I want to mention is that, if a school wants to initiate an arts and music program, the school governing body will have a meeting to decide to have the best inclusion of arts and music in the school curriculum, so that it just doesn't affect other subjects. And another reason, a more persuasive reason, is that you see, it's a matter of taste, and the matter of taste is always a difficult matter. Some students like music, like arts and music, but some just don't. Some girls want to learn singing and dancing, but some boys don't. They just want to play soccer or something like that. So some boys wouldn't want to participate in those arts and music lessons. And some students may reason that they want to participate in arts and music skills in their own environment, so that they will not be impinged by anything. They will not be impinged on by anything. They say that when they participate in arts and music skill in a common classroom, they're going to be affected and distracted by many other students, and they want to learn at home. So, considering all the facts, I'd like to propose a solution. I think the best way for school is to organize some clubs, some arts and music clubs, and they should invite all students to participate. Any students who want to learn arts and music will have a chance to participate, and those who don't will not participate in it, and they can go home and participate on themselves. So, see, that brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Okay, thank you. I was just thinking, if some different types of music were introduced into the curriculum, for example, hip-hop or like heavy metal music or heavy rock, do you think this would attract more students that be more interested, or do you not think it should be included as part of arts and music?
Well, this is a pretty interesting question. You see, for example, my school just initiates a program, arts and music program, and they want to include some types of music, as you mentioned. I don't think that these kinds of music are really suitable for the young generation today, because the young generation today have a tendency to, leave behind the folk songs and traditional music, and they want some kind of heavy metal music, heavy rock music, things like that. I do think that the school should still keep these kinds of music in the program, but they should also include some folk music, folk songs to, inspire students and to teach them the very valuable spiritual lessons through those songs. So that's my solution, I think so.
You say you think creativity is important.
Yeah, I do.
Where, if not in arts, where are students going to learn creativity?
Okay. I think that while they learn arts and music, there must be occasions when they have to make use of their creativity. When you're assigned a drawing exercise, you're going to have to imagine what exactly you're going to draw. Because maybe the teacher is going to give you some instruction and some clues. Maybe just want you to draw your home country. So you have to imagine what you're going to draw. And when you learn music also, you're going to have a chance to create many more melodies and many more words for many songs. So that's where creativity comes